Hello there! Today we will continue our lesson on division of numbers in base 2 numerals. By the end of the lesson, you should be able to divide two-digit binary numbers using the repeated subtraction method. Let's begin. Repeated subtraction is the second method of the binary subtraction that we mentioned in the first part of this lesson. Repeated subtraction is the method of subtracting the same number, which is the divisor, from the larger number, which is the dividend, until the end result or remainder is 0 or smaller than the number being subtracted. When dividing binary numbers, you need to put into consideration the dividend, divisor, quotient, and remainder. Now, let's look at the steps used in division by repeated subtraction. Step 1. We must first identify the dividend and divisor. Step 2. We subtract the divisor from the dividend. Step 3. Note down the difference and subtract the divisor again with the number that you have noted. Step 4. Repeat the subtraction process until you get a number that is less than the divisor or obtain 0. Step 5. Count the number of times the subtraction process is completed, which is also known as the quotient. And of course, step 6. The number that is left at the end of the subtraction is called the remainder. Let's look at an example to understand this concept better. Divide 110 base 2 by 10 base 2 using the repeated subtraction method. Following the steps above, can you remember the first thing that we need to do? That's correct. We identify the dividend and the divisor. Our dividend here is 110 base 2, while our divisor is 10 base 2. Next, we subtract the divisor from the dividend. We will start by arranging the numbers according to their place values. We subtract the rightmost column first. 0 minus 0 is 0. 1 minus 1 is 0. Lastly, we bring down 1. The first difference we'll note down is 100. Next, we subtract the divisor from 100. 0 minus 0 is 0. 0 minus 1 is not possible. We borrow 1 from the next column, which makes it 10, and 10 minus 1 is 1. The second difference we'll note is 10. Remember, we are to repeat this process until we get 0 or a number that's less than the divisor. Next, we subtract the divisor from 10. 0 minus 0 is 0. And 1 minus 1 is 0. We have obtained 0, which indicates the end of the subtraction. Here, 110 is subtracted 3 times from 10 with a remainder of 0. 3 is the quotient, therefore. But since this is in decimal form, we'll have to convert it to binary. 3 in binary is 1, 1. Therefore, 110 divided by 10 base 2 is equal to 1, 1 in base 2. Easy, right? Okay, let's look at one more example. Divide the binary number 1111 base 2 by 101 base 2. Can you tell which is the dividend and divisor among the two? That's correct. 1111 is the dividend, while 101 is the divisor. Let's get started with the calculation. Arrange them in their appropriate column, and we have 1111 minus 101 base 2. 1 minus 1 is 0. 1 minus 0 is 1. 1 minus 1 is 0. Then we bring down 1. The first difference we'll note down is 1010. Next, we subtract the divisor from 1010. 0 minus 1 is not possible. We'll have to borrow from the next column, which makes it 1 0. 1 0 minus 1 is 1. The 2's column is now left with 0. 0 minus 0 is 0. 0 minus 1 is not possible. We borrow, which makes it 1 0. 1 0 minus 1 is 1. Hence 1 0 1 0 minus 1 0 1 is equal to 1 0 1, which makes it the second difference we'll note down. Next, we subtract the divisor from 1 0 1. 1 minus 1 is 0. 0 minus 0 is 0. 1 minus 1 is 0. We have obtained 0, which marks the end of the repeated subtraction. 1 1 1 1 base 2 is subtracted 3 times from 1 0 1 with a remainder of 0. Now, can you tell which is the quotient? Correct! 3 is the quotient. But since it is in the decimal form, we'll have to convert it to binary. And 3 in binary is 1 1. Therefore, 1 1 1 1 base 2 divided by 1 0 1 base 2 is equal to 1 1 base 2. Good job everybody for paying attention so far. We have now come to the end of the lesson, and today we learnt about repeated subtraction, steps we need to take in dividing binary numbers using the repeated subtraction method. We've also looked at some examples involving division of binary numbers using repeated subtraction. See you in the next lesson.